I'm gonna let a few people get in here first before I really get to going. As a matter of fact, no, I'm not. I'm gonna jump right in. I got like 12 minutes before I get home, so I'm gonna just take this time to actually go ahead and explain to y'all where I've been. So, first and foremost, the questions I've been getting is, hey man, where you been at? We haven't saw nothing. It's just like you fell off the face of the earth, right? Um, so I get that. And I'm sorry that y'all feel like that. So I have been going through, uh, I'm not going to say a tough stage because it has been tough. But I've been, like, of course, y'all know what I do for work. I'm a barber, okay? And it's been, you know what I mean? I had to go back to school. So it's been hell. I mean, and it almost was an impulsive decision. Well, I'm not gonna say that it almost was. It was. It was definitely an impulsive decision, and that's what made it so hard, man. And that's the reason why it was like I just dropped off the face of the earth. Uh, but those of you that follow me on my other social media, such as Instagram, you guys see me all the time. Um, and you can kind of see that shift or whatnot. But it's I mean, it's tough. It's been tough. Like I literally went back to school to try to further my education with that, and it's working out. It's been really, really, really hard. But I can say with the film stuff, understand this: I have not given up. I will not give up. It's just right now, I have just been, you know what I'm saying, focusing on school, focusing on life, focusing on working, and stuff like that. What I also can say too about the film, um, I've also been writing still, and when I say writing, I haven't been putting out a whole bunch of scripts or anything. I did when I very first started back to going to school, and I just kind of disappeared from this scene. What I ended up doing is I did finish out some scripts that I did have. That is to a feature film, one feature film, and then also to a couple no to a couple of skits, no a couple of short films, a handful of skits, and one TV show. So that's where I've been with that. But um, I am coming back into this realm. Understand that I did not mean to leave you guys high and dry. Today kind of just hit me because everybody's like, "Hey, bro, like when you getting back on it?" You know what I mean? I got people from a few different places, and they have reached out, and the only thing I can really give them is just that, and then as well as, you know what I mean, like follow me on Instagram if you really want to stay up to, you know what I mean, up to date with what I got going on. So again, I'm pretty sure you guys saw, that was one thing I didn't get to talk about. I'm pretty sure you guys got to see the movie The Blue Wall, or it's a short film, The Blue Wall. It is on my channel here. Um, that is the first short film that I actually did where I was not casted. I wrote it, I directed it, I was the camera operator, I did everything that you could think of. I did have help though, it wasn't just me. I did have help on certain times with the camera. I had help with a lot of different things. And we shot that all in one day. That was a cool short film. I loved it. And if you guys haven't watched it, go look on my wall on my channel right now, and you'll see the Blue Wall short film. And you know what I mean? It was cool. It was cool. It was a lot of love. But I love it. But I can say this to y'all though. I am coming back to the you know what I mean? I'm coming back to bring y'all some skits. I'm coming back to bring y'all some short films. And then after the short films, I don't know if I'm gonna go ahead and do a TV show or if I'm gonna do a feature film. But I'm leaning more towards a feature film or whatnot. I got Vengeful 2 that I really want to put out. If I do the TV show, I do know it'll make it a little bit more lucrative for you guys, or for myself, so therefore that I can give you guys Point X. That's another movie that I've been working on. That one does have a higher budget. Um, so yeah, I'm sorry I disappeared and stuff like that on you guys, but I can say that I'm still around. I'm still kicking. I've been looking at a lot of different videos as far as like how can work life balance and stuff is kind of what I'm going through right now. So I don't know, man. I'm gonna start off with some skits. I am gonna tell y'all that. I am gonna start off with some skits. I'm going to I'm gonna do some skits here in Oklahoma City, and then I'm also going to tap in with my guy Dub C out in Houston, and I'm gonna fly out there and spend the weekend out there, and and it's just work, and we gonna, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna put together some skits out there, and we gonna make it work. You know what I'm saying? And then if y'all are in those areas, again, I live in Oklahoma City. My boy Dub C lives in Houston. I would drive, but I feel like it might be a little bit more lucrative, or not lucrative, I'm sorry. It'll make more sense for me to go ahead and just fly out there. I don't know. We just got to check and see which one will be cheaper. Would it be cheaper for me to drive, or would it be cheaper for me to fly? But and we're gonna lock in down there. If y'all do want to film with us in either one of those locations, please feel free to hit me up. And if you don't have my Instagram, it is the exact same name here, Sean_Speezy. Follow me on Instagram. I will follow you back, as long as you ain't no fake profile or no, you know what I'm saying, no bot or nothing like that. I will go through and look on there and see if you real or not, and I'll follow you back. But in the meantime, in between time, be looking out, because I do have time to create skits and stuff like that. I apologize about, you know what I mean, disappearing on you guys, giving you guys like just next to nothing, no heads up or anything. That's on me. I can't say that moving forward, I will not do that again. I will not do that again. Now, this is not something saying that I'm, back in the, getting right back to it tomorrow or and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because I'm still in school. I'm still having to work, and and then still put this stuff right here together. So I'm working on it. Trust me, I'm working on it. I've had a lot of stuff going on that's even just outside of those two things. Work and school. You know how it is with family and, friends and all that other good old stuff. So, yeah. So right now, I can say I do have a few skits that I'm going to put together that is going to be comedy. So I really hope y'all ready for that. I do have a few other skits that's not so much comedy, and it's just me testing myself in different realms. I want to see how I can do in other situations and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to do. But I can't say that I am going to kick it off with film, though. I'm definitely going, with skits, and it's definitely going to be comedy. So I'm going to be coming back. I also got a transformation coming up in the next, starting Monday. I got a transformation. I've dedicated myself 6 weeks to something, and I can't give up on that. That's already been locked in, and I am going to push all the way through that. So be looking for, I can honestly say, as far as like y'all seeing me back to work again, y'all will see me getting back to work around my birthday. My birthday is May 19th. Y'all will see me getting back to work. Y'all probably won't see any skits until like, I want to say like early July, probably like right around 4th of July, to be completely honest with y'all. And the reason why is because I do want to give y'all a lot of material. So what I do, the way that I do things is I do it like this. I batch produce. And for those who don't know what batch producing is, I come up with a whole bunch of concepts of what I'm going to do. I clear out my cards, clear out my time, and I might not even change clothes. So you might look at me in 10 different skits and I got on the exact same clothes. That's because we shot everything in one day, or in a matter of hours. But we done that before. And I'm gonna do that again. And then once I batch produce all of that stuff, then what I like to do is I sit down and I edit everything, and I don't put nothing out. Everything is edited and it's ready to go. After everything is done, only then, damn, I forgot to go by Walmart. So y'all gotta go with me to go to Walmart, because I definitely need to get something from Walmart. So and here's my house right here. Golly. Yep. So anyway, and I was fixing to end this. So yeah, here we go. Here it is. So once I get go through and I do the editing and everything is finalized and everything is ready to be published, then what you will see is you will not get notified, but it will be uploads. I like to upload everything that I've done. And I like to do the 1 week method as of right now, because I'm only a one-man band. I mean, like, literally, it's just me and my team, like, for real. I got other people I deal with, like the guy I mentioned a minute ago, Dub C. So that's my bro, but we not officially like locked in. Like, hey, bro, we doing these videos, you editing, and it's not like that. So again, I like to do the batch producing. I like to put them all out. Once I get them, then I upload them all, and they all publish. So that means even if I completely forget, y'all still gonna get them. You dig? That's the batch producing. But again, the reason why I say y'all will see me working around my birthday, May 19th, but y'all will not see anything published until around 4th of July, is because I gotta edit everything myself. I gotta edit everything. I gotta really come up with the concepts. I gotta shoot it, and then I gotta edit it, and I gotta do the sound design. I gotta do the coloring. I gotta do the delivering to make sure that it's not looking all weird for YouTube. I gotta make sure everything is good. So therefore, it's just me doing that. And when I do the batch produce, I am gonna take 2 days. They may run consecutive. I don't know. They might not. But what I can say is that I'm gonna take 2 days, and I'm gonna spend 12 hours on both days, and I'm gonna actually be producing content. And so once that content is done and it's been produced and stuff like that, be ready, be looking out. I'm gonna give you 30 days from there. No, I'm sorry, 30 days. I'm tripping. More so like 40 days, 40 to 45 days after y'all see that, or whatever, y'all see the content rolling in. And I'm gonna be dropping one video a week. So if you are, let me just say that, if you are in the Oklahoma City area, or if you plan on coming to the Oklahoma City area, and you plan on, you know what I'm saying, you want to do some skits, you want to do something along the lines of that, you know what I mean, some acting or anything like that, hit me up, because I promise you, we're gonna have a lot of fun with this one. And man, it's gonna be raw. It's gonna be raw for real. It's gonna be raw for real. I'm talking, like, you know what I'm saying, these concepts, if y'all get up on my page right now and y'all look at all the videos I've done, look at the skits, look at the short films, look at the show, which is technically the movie Vengeful, look at, you know what I'm saying, look at all that stuff, and then watch and see. Mark my words, watch and see. I'm bringing straight heat. I'm telling y'all, because I've had some concepts that I have just jotted down, boom, 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 boom. And when I jotted those concepts down, guess what? I say, yeah, I'm gonna say this for my YouTube fam. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Let's see. Got my wallet, my keys. Turn the car off, and I just need my phone. So come with me real quick. I gotta get something before I go home. But anyway, stuff is coming, and when it's coming, man, get ready, bro. I'm telling y'all, we fisting to turn it up in 2026. We gonna go out with a bang, and then also too, I got two different movies. I don't know which one I want to shoot because remember I said I'm gonna get to the film. So once I do get to the film, then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to I got one of two movies I'm gonna shoot. It needs to be shot, and it's gonna be Vengeful too. That'll be coming to theaters, and then after theaters, that is definitely going to streaming platforms. Then also the other one is gonna be what is that? I forgot the name of the other one that I was planning on doing. There it is. Come on now. Hold on, y'all. Let me pay for this right quick. Gotta get this paid for so that way I can get up out of here. Cash back, no cash back. Cool. Ooh, yeah, shit. Damn, fucking woman was musty. You know how you could taste that shit?